If you want my advice, guys, I'd just turn this off right now. Otherwise, you're going to waste potentially 25 to 30 minutes of your life. That is not good. Stay if you want to watch, you know, me crying like a baby. Oh, do you know what? Smash GoPro. We lose cod. Just come off. Slip in mud. Out the mud. Find mud crab. It's a Chinese mitten crab. I hate the Humber. We have our freezer box full of bait in there. We've got some nice frozen crab, some nice mussel, black lug, squid and ragworm. So we've got the baits, we've got the rigs. Let's just see if we can catch. Well, we finally made it. We're here on the River Humber. Plan is today to fish 2 venues. If this venue absolutely produces out of its nuts, there's going to be 2 videos. If it doesn't, there's going to be 1 video. So I'm using my River Mersey methods. It might work here, it might not. I hope it does. I fished on the Humber twice and we don't get along. The first time was horrendous. Horrendous, I couldn't get a spot. The second time I was dying of flu. The third time is now, and I'm not dying of flu. I'm feeling quite good, feeling quite confident. So the target today is a big, fat, juicy cod and also a haddock. I've never actually caught a haddock from the shore. So if I catch a haddock from the shore today, I'm going to be absolutely over the moon. Our first cast, we've got black lug and mussel. We are going to be switching to the crab, the squid and the rag. We're using an up and over pulley and we've got a 5.0 crab hook on there. So I don't know whether the hook is a little bit too big for this venue. I've never fished it. I don't know. So if it is a little bit too big, we're going to be downsizing and just playing the game and see if we can catch. But the 5.0 crab hooks, the Cox and Roll crab hooks, they are quite a small hook for a 5.0. If you put it next to another 5.0, you'll see the difference. They're quite small, but they are thick gauge. So if you hit into something big, you're going to get it in basically. And if you hit into a snag, you're going to lose your gear. It's as simple as that, but absolutely belter hooks. Hopefully we're going to catch now. Hopefully. One day I'm going to say, hopefully we're going to catch now, and that rod is going to go bang. But come on, haddock and cod, that's what we want. We don't want a load of whiting. If I catch a load of whiting here, I'm going to be fuming. So I've just checked my ragworm and it's looking a little bit worse for wear. So I'm going to use this up before it totally dies. We're going to use a bait needle for this and we're going to thread that on just like so. And then the same there, straight through. Lovely jubbly. Get that all elasticated up. Nice big fat juicy ragworm bait that. Now we'll put a little bit of mussel on that as well. On where the hooks go and get that all on nice and neat. Look at that. Tasty. Yes. I was going to set the Groovelle up, but I thought, nah, let's do something a little bit different. So as you saw in my last video, I absolutely smashed out the dabs on the smaller rod. So this little Abu Devil. So what I'm deciding to do is here, just while it's not running, so we're at high water now, you see. So as it's not running, we'll whack it out and see how it handles. But imagine getting a 2 or 3 pound codlin on a little spinning rod. It'd be absolutely brilliant fun. Absolutely brilliant. So just baiting them up, little bits of rag. We'll get it cast out and we'll see. There we go, happy days, that's out now. A lot of hardened sea anglers will be looking at me now going, you absolute idiot. Why are you fishing with a spinning rod? Well, I'll tell you why, just in case you're wondering. I absolutely love it. I don't know whether you've seen my earlier videos of me catching smooth hounds on them. On this, well, not this particular rod, on my Shimano Katana, I've had hounds up to nearly 20 pound on it. Fishing the River Mersey, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4 metre tides, holding bottom. And it's all about the diameter of the braid or the mono that you're using. If you use a very, very light diameter, you can hold bottom much easier than if you're using a much heavier diameter. So we're doing the same type of fishing. On this rod here, we've got a 1 up, 1 down. Got size 2 crab hooks on. And obviously on this one, we've got the big guns. A nice big 5.0 on an up and over pulley. You'll either be laughing at me at the end of this video or saying, bloody hell, can't believe he caught on that. There's our first bait back, a little bit mangled, but hardly touched if I'm honest with you. So let's get our fresh bait out there and let's just keep them baits going in the water. So I don't know if you've ever used these bait needles before or seen them, but Super simple to use. We've got a nice little return, which means you can get all your bait prepped, get it ready, and then hook your hook into the little return there, and then use your bait elastic to get it in place. It just saves threading it all up the hook and up your line, and you can get a much better bait presentation for it. So you'll notice I am using a slightly smaller pennel, just because it's what I had set up. I usually use that for the bass, a smaller pennel on the top and a bigger one on the bottom, but it'll still do the same thing. And you know what a pennel is, guys, don't you? So it's got two hooks, so the fish takes the bottom, fish takes the top, so you can use a bigger bait. But there we go, that's all prepped, ready to go now. So you just unhook it there, slide it off, and then bish bash bosh, you got a lovely bait. Just get that little end piece off there. Look at that for a bait, absolutely beautiful. Right, let's get it cast out. I'd explain the up and over pulley to you, but I did that on my last video, so if you do want to see how the up and over pulley works, just look through my last video and it'll show you. Or there is another video on cod rigs to use. It's on there and it's explained fully for you. Gonna have to reload this reel. I'm down to the back end now. I put braid on this the other week and I'm regretting I didn't take more of the mono off. So I keep hitting the back end, so I don't really want to be doing that. So I'm gonna strip it right down, get some new braid I think, and get it reloaded up. I'm actually really enjoying using braid on my multi. I didn't think I would. I only use it on my fixed spools normally. I've always had a fear of casting out on the multi, getting it bedded up, and then it looping around your thumb and taking the top of your thumb off. But fingers crossed, so far that hasn't happened, and my thumbs are still intact. Obviously I lost that one the other week when I smooth out and bit it off, if you've seen the video. But no, it seems to be fine. Thumbs are well intact. What's your general consensus, the people who are watching now? Do you prefer braid or do you prefer mono? I've always been a mono man all my life, but the last couple of years I've switched to braid. Not thick braid, thin diameter braid, 8 strand. It's been a game changer for me, to be honest. One thing I will say is though, using braid on a stiff rod like the Any Fish Anywhere here, it's quite stiff. It's designed to be stiff so you can get it out of snags and haul in massive fish. Because the braid hasn't got that stretch, sometimes you can miss a couple of bites, whereas on that spinning rod there you can see how much flex it's got. You've got the flex, you don't need the mono for the stretch. So what are your thoughts anyway? Do you like braid or do you prefer mono? There you go. I will also put a link to this braid that I use in the description below if you want, and then you can have a little look then. Right, we're getting this one in now, and all I'm saying is if we get something decent on this, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Feeling that against the tide already. Oh well, keep at it, innit? That's not a good sign. 2 juicy ragworm baits. Not even touched. Not even touched. Is that a sign of things to come? That's not good. That is not good. Well, thought it was a little bit heavier. Got ourselves a nice little lead there. Cheeky little rig. Let's have a little look, see what's going on. Cleared one snag out the Humber so far. What's going on here then? That's still got the bait on it, that. Look at that. Squid. Yeah, that's squid. Squid. Let's have a look at the rig. A very, very short pulley. I wonder if that's a little trick for the Humber. This is your rig. I do apologise. Well, I don't actually. Thank you very much for the lead. A couple of quid then. Here we are, another retrieve. Not even touched. Not even touched. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Bait is still totally intact. Wow. Wow, this is not looking good, this. This is not looking good at all. Ragworm and black lug. Everyone knows ragworm is super, super soft. Super soft. So if there was any crabs or anything out there, that'd be gone. Absolutely gone. But it's not. Not good, man. Not good at all. Looks like it's just gone out there. What is going on? There can't be any fish here at all. There just can't be fish. There's no fish. There's no fish, I'm telling you. Nothing. Not even a sniff. Wow. Well, we're 2 hours into our session and we haven't had a sniff. Not a sniff. Baits are coming back totally untouched. It's not good, man. It's not good. I think we're going to give it another hour or so here and then we're going to move further up. So we'll just keep edging up, moving, and then hopefully hit some deeper water. But it's not good. There's nothing touching the baits. No crabs, no shrimps, nothing. I honestly thought we'd get a couple of white and stuff like that straight away, but yeah, the curse of the Humber is real. Should have stayed on Mersey. Looks like it might be one video after all. This, and then the high water venue. And we're on venue 2 now, so it's not going to be 2 videos, it's 1 video, because our first venue, it wasn't very good. The Humber is living up to its name, in my opinion, because every time I've been here, it's been horrible to me. So we're at this mark now. I'm actually fishing this at high water, but I just thought I'd give it a quick hour at low, and then I'll get myself set up further up as it floods, and then we'll start fishing properly. But I've had a little rummage around the rocks to see if I could find any fresh peeler, and look what I found. This, if you've never seen one before, is a Chinese mitten crab. So look at his little mittens there. He's got hair on it on the edge of his claw. So these are an invasive species in the UK, and they're doing a lot of damage to mud banks and wiping out crab populations and etc, etc. So when you find one of these, you've got to report it to the environmental agency, which I'll do, and then you've got to dispose of it. So I'm sorry, fella, it's the end of the days for you. Don't be looking at me like that. Don't be looking at me like that. But yeah, Chinese mitten crab, nuts. So again, we've got nothing special out, just got an up and over pulley, just the one rod, fired it out, double black lug. You never know, you never know. There's got to be something out there that wants a little cheeky bit of black lug, gotta be. But this tide isn't meant to be turning for another hour. Another hour is low water, but it looks like it's turning, to be honest, it really does. So we might have to move back, which is slightly irritating. If I knew it was going to come in this quick here, well, I thought it was an hour before low, so I thought I'd get an hour down, little half an hour on the turn, and then back, but it does look like it's flooding in. Here we go, we're getting a little rattle now. Looks very whiteny or dabby, to be honest. Whiteny or dabby, little rattles we're getting. Unless it's the mitten crab's family coming to get its revenge. We are getting a little rattle. Come on, hopefully it starts fishing. Do you know what? If we keep getting loads of little rattles, I'll switch it over. I'll go for a, I'll put a little 1 up, 1 down on for size 2 bait holders, just until we get into the flood properly. If I travel all the way to the Humber and catch a whiting, I'm going to be fuming. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be fuming. So what's everyone's plans moving forward then for the winter and early summer? Is anyone going away? Is anyone going away fishing? I'm tempted, you know. I'm very, very tempted just to take myself off somewhere, just disappear and go and catch some nice big, fat, juicy fish in my shorts. That'd be great. Although I am all wrapped up now and I'm sweating me bean off. Absolutely sweating me bean off. Well, a little rattle's better than no rattle at all. There was an angler before, he just come up the top. He shouted down, he said he's been fishing all morning and caught nothing. I didn't want to say, so have I. So I was just like, oh, that's bad. I hope the session gets better. But it just started, mate. I haven't done 3 hours on another venue and blanked. No. I've just got here. Just got here now, mate. There we go. There we go. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. This could be a little codling actually. Oh yeah, nodding like a cod. Oh, it's just come off. Oh, just come off. You are taking the mick. It's just come off. Just come off. Oh, no way. Oh, fuming. Absolutely fuming. Livid. Absolutely livid. That was a codling, that. Definitely. It felt half decent as well. Right, fresh bait, let's get it out. I'm absolutely livid. No way. Oh, fuming. 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 Oh, right, let's get this out. The rush that gives you. The rush. This is why we fish. This is why we fish. We ain't missing this one. Oh, if anyone's laughing, remember, karma. You're gonna stump your toe on your bedpost now for laughing. Oh man, I'm gutted. Oh, come on, that's good though. That's really good. First cast, new venue. Bang, cod on. Then we lost it. Now here's the question, isn't it? If it had had a smaller hook on, would I have got that in? Probably. But I am fishing for a decent sized fish today. So you need to have that arsenal behind you. One thing I'll tell you, if we lose this now, another one, I'm downsizing absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. We're going to size 2 crab hooks. We're going from a 5.0 to a size 2. Oh man, that'll be the only fish I'll have all day, that now. Oh, felt half decent as well, you know. It really did. It felt half decent. This is the one that got away. Go on, ask me how big it was. I think it was about this big, you know. I do. I think it was about this big. That was a nice fish, that. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even lying to you. Then boom, boom, boom. Proper cod knocks. Must have just had him in the side of the lip or something, and not properly hooked. Yeah. Oh. Do you know what? My heart's still going off that. That's what it does to me. Fishing is a drug. It's a fact. My heart is like bom, 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 bom. Feeling that fish on the end, bom, 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 bom. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Just hope we get to feel it again. You're not going to hear the end of this. If I don't catch now, it's every 2 minutes. Just lost the fish. Just lost the fish. Right, let's move these back. Oh, I'm do you know what? I don't know whether I've mentioned this, guys, but I'm absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. Fuming. Proper fuming. Not even a little bit fuming. Like a lot fuming. I will say though, how coddy does this look? It's proper coddy, isn't it? Proper coddy. Loads of snags, loads of places for the food. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I've got high hopes for this afternoon session, definitely. Even though the tide has turned an hour earlier than it was meant to. But that might have been me reading the wrong table, to be honest. But half an hour early, bang, as soon as it turned, ma ma ma, ma 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 ma. Gonna get that, gonna get that, gonna get that, gonna get that. Come on. Trying to do a YouTube channel here. This is it now, isn't it? This is it. It's game over. It's absolutely game over. It's game over. Brings a whole new meaning to action cam, that, doesn't it? Whole new meaning to action cam. Well, the camera's all muddy now and all battered. Still recording, which is good. The lens is all cracked. Let's get that off there. Happy days. Come on. There's no need for that, is there? Just lost the fish. And then nearly lost my GoPro. And now it's all battered and minging. Oh. I don't think that's going to charge anymore. Do you know what? Seriously, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Right, there we go. Happy days. That's battered that now. Yeah. Look, I'll show you. This is what I'm dealing with. Everything's all battered. Oh, there's stuff on there as well. Look at my camera. Definition of action cam. Well, that's what the little rattles are, guys. Little 5-bearded rocklands. So, at least we know that now. I'll get him back. He's all muddy. I've just had to bring him through the mud there. Clean that off, mate. There we go. Nice little cheeky 5-bearded rockland. At least we haven't blanked. And we did lose that big cod before. I'll say it was big. Decent. Felt decent. Right, let's get this little fella back. Mwah. Thanks for your support, my lady. Let's get back up there and get out of all this mud because it's horrible. Right, we're comfy now. We're comfy. I'm out of my mood. I'm happy. We're on flat ground. No more mud. Or we can chill. We're going to have a little drink. We're going to wind this in. We're going to get our nice big squid and black lug out. And then we're just going to keep rotating fresh baits every 10-15 minutes. And let's see if we can snare that cod or that haddock. And hopefully we don't get any more rockling. Nah, it's been a good day, to be fair. It's been a good day. I like fishing venues I've never fished before. So, you know, I think next time I come, in the next, probably come back here in probably about 20 years' time, something like that. Because I can't see myself coming back anytime soon. I'll know how to fish the marks. So yeah, that's all right. It's good. It's good. We're okay. We're happy. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. If I don't do well on this session, I'll be coming back 100%. 100%. I'm just gutted we missed that cod before. Absolutely devastated. Well, there we go. Fish number 2. And he's snagged on the rocks. Lovely jubbly. Fish number 2. Looks like a little dab or a little flounder. Let's go down and get him. Treacherous. Treacherous. There he is. Oh, little flounder. Oh, there he is. Fish number 2. Right, let's get this here now. Oh. Come here, little fella. There he is, fish number 2. Cheeky little flounder. I thought I wasn't going to be in the mud anymore, but looks like it is. But looks like that's what we're going to be doing. And thanks for your support, my lady. Off you swim. Off he goes. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get back. Well, we're officially 3 hours before high water now, so hopefully it's going to start fishing. I've been told this is when it does fish, so fingers crossed it does. I've just baited up a spare snood there with fresh crab on. We've got squid and black out at the moment. Nothing seems to be happening at all. We've had a rockland and we've had a flounder, and we lost a cod at the beginning of the session. I want to cry about that. I really still want to cry about that. But it doesn't matter. The thing I've got to focus on now, I've got to blast this lead out. It's got to go out far. And I've only brought me reel with braid on it. A stupid, stupid boy. So I just cracked off before redone it all, got it all set up. The thing is, I've just got to be careful that that braid doesn't bed in. If it beds in and I put a load of power behind the rod, it's just gonna keep snapping off. So I've snapped off once. It's the first time I've actually done it since I've loaded that with braid. So I've fished with it quite a lot. So hopefully we're not gonna snap off again, because that just reduces fishing time and it just kidney digs morale, doesn't it? Just kidney digs morale. There we go, untouched again. Well, I'll say untouched again, just untouched. Right, time to get the crab on. See how easy that is, just making a spare snoodle for your pulley. So much easier. So much easier. Right, let's get this clipped in. Let's get it cast out. Come on. You can do it, man. It's beautiful crab bait, that. Absolutely beautiful. So here's our next bait. If that doesn't produce, I don't know what will. Mussel and black lug, look at that. That is juicy, that. Barb sticking out. Hang on, where's the barbs? Where's the barbs gone? Oh, there you go. Barb sticking out there. Barb sticking out there. Oh, that's sexy, that. Looking forward to putting that one out. There we go, there's our next bait. A nice juicy squid and mussel. Just trying everything, aren't we now? We're trying everything, every concoction known to man. I have got to say, the wildlife around here is absolutely amazing. I've seen everything today. I've seen bunnies, can't say the R word, bad luck. Maybe that's why I've not caught, because I thought it. Anyway, shake that off, shake that off. Bats, just a bat flying over our heads now. Kestrels, buzzards, another bird of prey I didn't know the name of. Fantastic, really is cool around here, it is. Well, there was a lad fishing just up the way from me there. He's packed up, he's gone now. He's had nothing. So I'm gonna stick it out. I'm sticking it out for another hour. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Don't try and stop me, because I'm not going. I'm not going. Although a nice warm van. Nice Mackey's on the way home. On the way, I've already had a Subway today. Yeah, it's Christmas. It is Christmas. It's time to put the weight on, innit? And come January, hardcore keto diet, we're going to lose these pounds. Well, I'm at the point now where I'm wondering, what could I have done differently? And the only thing I could have done differently was bring some fresh blow lug. Maybe that would have made the difference. We're not at the end of the session yet. I'm just moaning again. So this whole video is basically me moaning. And you know, sometimes you just gotta moan, haven't you? You just gotta moan. I just can't believe we're not even getting anything. A little rattle before, got that excited. That cod, man, that cod we lost at the beginning. Oh, I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I don't know if I've told you this, but I'm fuming. Well, I think it's officially time to end the session. I've got a massive 3.5 hour drive home now. It's been a day. It's been a day. Do you know what? I've enjoyed myself. That's the main thing. I'm out in the fresh air, beautiful, saw all the wildlife, but we just didn't catch the target we wanted to catch, and it's really frustrating. The Humber has beaten me again. It's beaten me, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy. My wife's laughing her head off. I phoned her before. She's absolutely laughing her head off. She said, listen, don't ever go the Humber again. There's no point. You can't fish the Humber. But I'm just saying the fish weren't here. There's anglers to the left of me, anglers to the right, and here I am stuck in the middle, and no one has caught. So at least I can take that. I'd be more upset if they'd banged out cod left, right and centre, but they haven't. So we missed that big cod. Well, I say it was big cod, it felt decent, it felt like a nice cod. We've had a rockling and we've had a flounder. If this video ends now, guys, we haven't caught a fish. If it doesn't end, our last cast is going to bring us something absolutely splendid. I'm still holding out hope, but like I say, if it ends, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to give us a sub if you haven't already. Toodle pip.